Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of our Opolis Inc. Modpack playthrough. I hope today's going swell and well for you so far. As for me, it's, I can't really, oh, that's my phone. So, yeah, saved by the phone there. Anyways, episode 2, we've done a little bit of light base work, as you can see here. Um, And so, even without the builder's mod or whatever, even though we wouldn't be able to get it by now, it usually requires diamond and lapis. We've still managed to construct a nifty little place here. Um, and of course, down here we have all of our storage, a couple of drawers, and the rest of our setup over here. We'll get into the loom here in just a minute. But as far as up top, we're just waiting on glass. You can't get this through conventional methods such as smelting sand, so it's going to be a little bit of a task, I guess, to get sand. We have to solidify it in a solidifying machine, solidifier, which we should be getting into all of this today. So, with all that being said, let's pop on back downstairs. All of the blocks, as you see here, have been edited with chipped. Now, the nice thing about chipped is any table works for any item. So if we take out cobblestone here and dirt, we can see cobblestone, we can see dirt, and typically they would require different tables, but in some mod packs they have it to where any table allows for any block, which is really nice in our case, because if we take a look at chipped, a lot of the tables require some difficult things. Obviously the botanist one is also pretty easy to get. The glass blower requires iron, sorry, a little bit still under the weather and I'm trying to talk through it. Carpenter's table also requires iron. Loom table only requires some wool and some wood. Mason's iron, this requires some quite advanced stuff. So as you can see, like a lot of them are really expensive, but the botanist table, as long as you have clay and wood, you're good. And the loom table, as long as you have wool and wood, you're good. Which in our case, you can also make green wool from leaves and all that kind of stuff, like what we did last episode. So, yeah, really easy to get started with chipped and to get your base looking really nice. The stairs are from Macaw's Bridge. I think they're supposed to be for bridges, but it's okay because they look good here too. So, with all that being said, let's now dive into our mines. Sorry, I'm using the same transitional words. Whenever you talk for so long in multitudes, you eventually start just using the same phrases, which I know can be annoying as a listener. So yeah, we do have everything organized here. Here are our license. We have a bit more mining bucks as I've been trying to sell stuff in between episodes to the catalog and the market. But I really want to try and save our mining bucks as much as possible so that way we can eventually buy, what's it called? Like the full unbreakable version. So let's throw some dirt in here, throw some cobblestone in here. And one thing you can do is actually just pop it out and pop it back in. And that way it doesn't use as much durability. And if you get something like sand, but you don't have any sand to put in, it will eventually roll the market here. I don't know if this is intentional, if you're supposed to be able to roll the market, but it works, and obviously it can get you a lot of mining bucks without using too much durability. So the other nice thing is you can also just leave your items in the market and then kind of go throw your license in whenever you get the chance. So you don't have to leave your license in because that will obviously break it rather quickly, but you can throw it in, use it, and take it right back out. Now there we go. So I think we're trying to get to 256 as far as getting the unbreakable. Yeah, we need 256. I don't think we're quite there, but we have got to be close, right? 64 and 64 is 128 plus 64 is like 192. So we just need one more stack really. So if we get some more dirt and cobblestone, we might actually be able to go ahead and get this sucker paid off here. Let's see. Throw it in. I think we're pretty close to another stack. Okay, well that pretty much did it for us. Take all this out. And yeah, there we go, 4 stacks. Okay, so we should be able to get the unbreakable basic mining. Submit this. It will take all of our money from us. So there you go. And it looks like this is actually a repeatable quest, which is really nice in case you want to set up like multiple markets for this or whatever. But now it's not going to break. We can throw everything in. We could even technically, theoretically, I would believe, pipe into it and pipe out of it. That would kind of make sense. Though I'm not entirely sure. So I'll hold my tongue on that. But there we go. That's a nice little advancement there. Speaking of advancements, let's take a look at the advanced mining fragment. Now, in the last episode, we got the basic mining fragments, which allowed us to get the basic mining license and so on and so forth. With the advanced mining fragment, I'm going to assume we're going to get an advanced mining license, yes, and so on and so forth. I really want to get to this fueled quarry today. I've tested it out a little bit in creative, and this is really cool. And generally, in order to get to this kind of processing, it takes a long time in Modpack. So to see it so early excites me, for lack of a better word. And then also it wants us to get some gold. So we do have a little bit of an iron pickaxe here, but I want to get well, really, I want to get a better one if at all possible. So let's try to cycle this through to dirt if we can. There we go. A bit more money. Now, if we come back to the catalog, remember different money has different items we can buy. So, of course, we could buy some iron boots and all that stuff, but I just want another pickaxe. And we're going to go visit the mine that I have set up in order to... Oh, well, first, I guess we're going to sleep. I really should keep a better eye on the daytime and nighttime because we don't really have a secure base. I don't have any armor. I don't even have a shield. So very, very vulnerable. And obviously the mobs can get pretty close to us. So not something I really want to deal with. Anyways, on down here, this is also where we've been gathering resources for building the base, such as diorite and granite, andesite, a lot of that stuff. So you'll notice a lot of stuff has kind of already been mined up. We do have a lot more materials in here. And yeah, we've just basically been mining around. No cave exploration, no super fun stuff or unique, just mining, okay? So nothing fun. Don't get it twisted. It's all boring. No, but one thing I did discover down here, because obviously I wanted to kind of catapult into this episode, is some advanced license ore. Whenever I discovered this, I figured, you know what, let's just stop where we're at, and I'll come back and mine this stuff later. So there we go. We mined it. We got 14, which means we can now make the advanced licensing plate thing. I guess it's just called a license, right? It says there's a zombie directly beneath me. That's terrifying. We'll go down for a little bit here because I don't really want to spend the whole episode mining, but at the same time, we're already down here, so, it's might as well kind of situation. Broke that pickaxe. Let's see if we can't. I don't really want to use tough. Let's use cobbled deep slate. Never know when you might want to use tough for base designing. Break all that. That should give us a little more headroom in here. Yeah. Platinum. Oh, there's also some diamond back up there, so I'll have to go get that. I forgot. I didn't mind it because I was like, well, I'll wait to do this on camera. That really seems like a better place for it. And yeah, I just completely forgot it. So that sucks. We'll go back and get it. Let's go ahead and get this prosperity ore, though, because this is a base for mystical agriculture. And of course, mystical agriculture is... Oh, okay. Well, hello. Diamonds. And it looks like that's bedrock down there, so... Really love Ultimine. Really, really love it. And I even more so over, I guess, love the development of it. Like how it's gone into where you can Ultimine basically everything. You can Ultimine crop plants to, you know, hoe everything. You can Ultimine a whole lot of stuff. So getting some extra redstone here. And I'm not going to lie, coming from the super flat create world into this and just being like, oh, look, there's redstone. It's like insane, because in that world I only get redstone when a witch drops from my mob farm and I'm able to get lucky enough that she drops it. But in this world I can just go down a couple blocks, find some redstone, and bada bing bada boom. So I'm not quite sure where the oh, there it is. I was about to say, I'm not quite sure where the diamond was. I just remember I saw it and was like, oh, well, I better not mine that. So there we go, another diamond. And we're up to 7 already. That is beautiful. Let's go and grab some lapis as well, because if the pack devs do add in building gadgets, which I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure one of them commented on the first video, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't check the validity of it, so I don't want to say yes if it's a no, and so on and so forth. Anyways, but I'm pretty sure. So building gadgets may be getting added, / I think it will probably. I'm like, if I had to cast judgment, I'd say at least 65 to 75% sure, which is pretty good. Personally, I would take those odds. If you were in Vegas, you would kill for those odds, right? But enough gambling talk. Let's get down to brass tacks, right? Let's make this advanced mining license. Okay, so now let's see what... Can I put another license in here? No? So what are these other slots for, I wonder? Maybe it'll tell us in the future. Copper. Okay, so you just want the raw dealings. Here's some nickel and some tin. I get half my lapis, maybe. Let's see. Other side. This stuff. Let's put everything away, and then I'll see what I have and what I'm willing to potentially give up. Copper, you can have half. Iron, you can have half. Aluminum, sure. Have some of that. Tin, absolutely. I have like whole blocks of it. Zinc, don't mind if I do. Coal, sure. I'd be willing to sell you a couple pieces. You know, fuck it. Give me all the blocks of tin. Wait, is this 2 different types of tin? Well, that's really annoying. It's all right. It's all right. It happens sometimes. The pack's still in beta. Everything that is currently questionable is perfectly fine. So let's throw this up here, and we'll just basically keep throwing it up there and seeing if we can get some money. It looks like, okay, right on. So I at least got some of them right. Cool, I'll take it. We got 36 advanced mining bucks. Unbreakable is going to take 256. Okay, so kind of the same dealio. Fueled quarry, when placed in a chunk, will mine that chunk. Do not place 2 in one chunk. And yeah, we can buy this. So let's go to the catalog, toss in our new monies, and it looks like we have the mixer from the casting mod, a lot of cast from the casting mod, which is probably how we're going to make ingots and all that kind of stuff, and blocks. Diamond pickaxe, steel pickaxe, bucket, hello, howdy bucket, and a fueled quarry. Fueled quarry is going to be the one that we really, really want. And now that I think about it, maybe tossing our coal in there wasn't such a great idea. But that's okay. What we can do is make some charcoal, right? So we should have some redwood. There we go. And we'll just throw all that in there and all that in there. Now let's go place down this quarry. Well, wait, hold on. Time out. Just a minute. We're gonna want some chests. And I wonder, can we, what's this? Pipe connector. I was wondering if the pipes mod was in here, but let's see. Hold shift. Shift right click on blocks will set positions. Shift right click on air block to open the GUI to place pipes or reset positions. Shift plus scroll wheel to change pipe depth. But this is the only item in the pipe connector. Pipe connector allows you to choose up to 8 positions by shift right clicking. Once all positions are chosen, a preview of the path will be shown. You can change the depth of the pipe by shift scrolling. Once you're happy with the path, you can shift right click to open the GUI and click on place pipes to place the pipes. Reset positions to reset the positions. If you're unhappy with the chosen found in GUI. Okay. These cost 4 B-Bucks. How can we get some B-Bucks? Starting license, that's right. Is there a way to make an infinite starting license? Because I feel like that one's really gonna kind of cripple us, having to come back randomly to B-Bucks. Oh, hold on, give me a moment, I need back. So that should be here. Okay, starting license, you want short grass, and what was the other stuff? Was it leaves? I think it tells us whenever it gave us the starting license. No, it doesn't really tell us, but leaves and grass, I think, do work. So do we have a set of shears? Shears, my dear? Oh, there's my stuff. Do have a couple bits of shears. Can we possibly buy some shears with the basic mining? We can. Fantastic. All right, let's go get some grass and some leaves, possibly. Yeah, we got some nearby. Oh, okay, mining tunnel. Maybe not the best use one here. Shapeless. There we go. Try to just get the short grass here. Where should we have? A couple stacks. Okay. It should equate to some B-Bucks, right? You should also eat. I hear eating is good for living. General carrying out of tasks. Here, have all of my grass. You want leaves now? Look, man, I got grass, all right? And you want cobblestone. Well, I do have some, I got a little bit of cobblestone over here. I'm running a little low, but you can have what I got. For a couple B-Bucks. Thanks. Really need to set up different markets for each of these licenses, just so and like the items that can go in them. We'll get to it though. We'll get around to all the kinds of organizational stuff. So what was I looking for? Pipe connector. 4 B-Bucks. Let's see if this pipe connector works as easily as it says. Now, I do need to find somewhere where I don't mind putting a giant hole in the ground, right? Because that's what quarries do. They put holes in grounds. We got a lot of free space over here that looks kind of blank. I don't want to put it on a mountainside. Is it getting nighttime? Shoot. It is. Okay, so... And we'll probably want to open our chunks menu so we can really see. But I also don't want this to be so far away. Maybe we just go across the hill and just over these hills so we can still kind of cover it up, you know? So we don't have to look at it. That's what I do with all my shameful doings. Just hide them. So I don't have to look at them. Sorry. Just waiting for the sunset here. Then we'll get back to the action. Boop. Okay. So let's go see if we can find this pipe connector out and the quarry. Do I have... You know what? Before I go over there, let's grab whatever charcoal has been smelted up. So I'm not just like, well, here's 6 pieces. Ta-ta. All right. Oh, go down the ladder. 25 and 25. Okay, that's much better. Much closer to a full stack. Do 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 do. Pop. Oh, I missed him. Well, you get to live today, you squid. Howdy, Mr. Cow. I wonder... Okay, so we can also chunk load. Whatever chunk we decide to do. That's very important. Oh, this is perfect. Tell me there's a nice clean chunk right here in the middle somewhere. Right here? This is... Yes. Absolutely. Right? So... What we'll do is we'll place the quarry. Then we will place some blocks. I want to see how this pipe connector really works, so let's really test its limits. Oh, this will be fine. Whoa, depth. Set it to 8. I don't know what the heck the depth is, but 8 seems like a good round number. Then we'll mine this stuff, and we will Okay, so what did it say to do? Shift right click on blocks will set position. Shift right click on air block to open GUI to place pipes. Okay, so right click. You must hold a valid pipe item in your offhand. Well, what the fuck's a pipe item if there's pipe? Simply quarry. Quarry pipe moves the quarry topmost level below the pipe. What? Quarry top. And this pipe connector says it connects pipes, but is it pipes from other mods? That really doesn't seem... Oh, what? Supported pipes. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Applied energistics? It is. It's just for use with other mods. That's... You know, it's something. It's not useful currently is what it is, but it's nice to know. Try and use that out in the future. Don't know why it's so cheap. Or like why it's there, you know what I mean? It's like you think it's going to be used for early game stuff. So Quarry's going, and as you can see, it's putting the dirt into the chest. And yeah, it's mining right along. Now I do believe there are upgrades for the quarry. So if I just type in quarry here, powered quarry, fueled quarry, cool. And then silk touch, incompatible with fortune and auto smelt. Filter filler, the area forster, interesting. Auto smelt, fortune 2, fortune 3, okay. Oh wait, but it doesn't have a recipe. None of these things have a recipe. Wait, these do. What are these? Efficiencies. Okay, efficiency 1 can be bought with advanced. Okay. Unification uses the GUI and put it in a filter. Okay. And quarry pipe. So really the only ones you can interact with are the efficiency ones, which I'm assuming speed it up, possibly. Fuel usage uses less fuel. All right, well, yeah, we're just going to let this run then. Let's put on claim chunks. Let's claim this chunk we were in and force load. And we're good to go. Now we just run on back home. We'll come back and check that later. And hopefully it's not just spewing items everywhere, right? Because then the chest would be... Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Nice little waystone. Realistically, with how close it was to the house, we probably could have just left it where it was, but that's all right. There's another one over in that village. I did end up going into the village. If I can remember this time, y'all know I'm kind of bad with memory when it comes to editing process stuff. I'll throw in a clip about what happened in between episodes, because we did have some pillagers run up, and that was an interesting little debacle. But let's say home. Nice. And the quarry's going. We have completed... I should really collect all my rewards. That probably would have given us enough V-Bucks to do what we wanted to do earlier. So, all right, starting goods. We got all of these going. We haven't gotten any gold quite yet. Oh, yeah, that's right. It resets itself. I was like, didn't I complete that already? Duh. All right, so on into casting. This is how we're going to actually interact with ores and turn iron into blocks of iron and so on and so forth, and apparently get some fluid generators going. Interesting. So yeah, let's look at black bricks. Can be made in the jumbo furnace from bricks, but it also appears that it can be made in a normal furnace. And I've tested the jumbo furnace out in creative, and it seemed, I don't know, the GUI for it is just a little funky. So we're gonna try and smelt the bricks in a normal furnace and see how that goes for us. So if I throw those in, throw that in, is this gonna turn into some black bricks? Indeed it does. Okay, so that works just as well, thankfully. Used to make various blocks for casting. So we can also, if I remember correctly, make this by smelting regular bricks. But this has to be done in a jumbo. Okay, interesting. And then from here, we're going to make a controller. So this seems kind of... Oh, and a resource generator. That seems really fun. But we need a bucket to get started with all of these things. I know we have some iron nuggets. Can these can be... Certainly, they should be able to... Okay, they can. We have 30 of them, which gives us 3 iron bars, which is just enough for a bucket. So we don't actually have to spend any money for a bucket. Nice. Now I'm still trying to learn my own inventory system here. So if you're like, Chance, why are you opening a million chests? Well, it's probably because I don't know where shit's located. Everything you see here is relatively new as far as me throwing this stuff together. So just bear with me and we'll both learn it as we go, right? So what was I looking at now? Get this pipe connector out of here. We'll store this with the other tools that I won't be using in the near future. Sorry, tools. Just it's the way it goes. We need a bucket. That's right. I was going to go ahead and make a bucket so we could see about that resource generator, whatever that thing is. So do this, spread it out. Boom. And bam. Bucket. Resource generator doesn't tell us anything, but it looks like it might produce cobblestone, which is kind of nice because, you know, some of our markets like cobblestone. So if we can produce it infinitely, that would be rather lovely. It looks like we just need the resource generator, but I assume it's going to consume our buckets when we make it. And I only made one bucket, so yeah, we'll still have to wait on that. So let's go back to making black bricks. We should have a hefty number of them now, enough to where we can make one of these and continue on. Can be used to melt items into molten fluids. Okay, so we just need 8 black bricks. We can do that. That is 6 there. I do have a set of brick there, but I don't really want to do that. So let's throw another 64 clay there, so that way we have bricks and black bricks being produced simultaneously. We're going to need quite a bit more here. And I'm kind of curious as far as how much the quarry has progressed. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get this completed, and then we'll probably need more for the rest of the machine setup, because I'm sure it's not just a controller and wham bam, thank you ma'am. Controller tank stores the fluid used by the controller. Lava can be purchased from the catalog. Yeah, so we'll need quite a few more of these black bricks. Let's just let it do its thing, and I'm gonna go see how quickly this quarry really fills up, because I don't want it to be... It may sound a little strange, but in the early game, you don't want it to be too fast, because then you're going to have to constantly be checking it, pulling items out, yada, 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 right? So I would like for it to be a nice sort of level speed here. Also, should I have placed it closer to the side of the chunk? You know what I mean? Not in the dead fucking center where it's going to be difficult to get to every single time. If I place these blocks, is it going to re-break them? It looks like it only quarries stuff beneath itself, because it didn't quarry these blocks. Maybe that's how it works. So right now, just a shit ton of dirt, which, hey, you know, dirt's good. I like dirt. It looks like it's gone down 1, 2, working on 3 layers, working on 2 layers. Okay, about to start 3. That's not bad. That's not bad. I can kind of set that and forget it for a decent little while. All right, cows, don't worry. You have no need to fear. I will come back over here to breed you later, at which point then you may start fearing well, pretty much everything. So you're going to be shoved into a tiny hole, fed a lot of wheat, and poked and prodded for personal gain. So pretty much exactly what... Oh, hold on. I think we can go ahead and, yeah, sleep. Pretty much exactly what happens in IRL. Not saying it should happen, I'm just saying it does happen, okay? Clarification there. I guess we throw some more dirt in here and try and get some B-bucks, but I don't necessarily need them particularly right now. What I do need is some more food, and I know I have that here. Should still have plenty of wheat over in the villages, just because I haven't taken all of it out of there, so... Let's see how many bricks we got rocking and rolling now. 30. That should be enough for us to get going, right? Controller. Oh, but this requires a bucket too, so we're gonna have to buy a bucket. Well, no. We have the one. Maybe we just need the one. Let's see. Bucket. Boom. Controller tank. Okay. Mixer. And solidifier. Can be used to turn molten fluids into items. Various molds can be purchased from the catalog. Okay, so let's get the solidifier pulled up there. Used to combine multiple liquids together to create alloys. Cool. Okay. So that's how we get glass there. It's a block mold, but let's go ahead and get the ingot mold. I think that's what we want to buy from the shop. So how many of these advanced? We still have 28. Okay, so we're sitting pretty good. Oh, we can buy a mixer, so I don't actually have to make the mixer. Let's get the ingot mold here. Oh, you know what? We can buy a lava bucket. I have a feeling we'll need that. Let's go ahead and buy 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Solidifier, we're going to need 6 plus 2 of those normal ones. This is all out of stuff. It's about to hit 24, which is a nice, like, little transitional period since it's divisible by 8. So we'll throw that in there. How many I say? We were going to need 6 plus 2 more bricks, so that should be coming up very soon. Now, how do you actually move the stuff around in here? Or do you just use a bucket? Let's see. Let's try and set this up. Controller tank. Controller. Tank missing fuel. Okay, well, I have some lava. Boom. Okay, that seems to have worked. But where did we, source of fuel used by the controller can be purchased. How do you take the fluid out, though? I should also probably get rid of advanced tooltips, because that just makes looking at stuff a little difficult. You know, I guess we'll just figure that shit out, right? We'll have to. Be all right. So here's the solidifier. And we have the ingot mold. So yeah, let's try this out. Let's see. I have some iron and a controller. What's a good round number? How about 8? 8 is pretty divisible by a lot of stuff. So let's see. 8. Oh, very tinkerish. Tinkerish. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so it only used 80 there, and we got 800 millibuckets of iron. I don't know. Oh, I guess maybe we just. Oh, but wait, 800 millibuckets. That's not enough for a bucket full. So we put in 8, and we got 8 back. So I should be able to put in 2 more and get 2 more back, right? Enough for a bucket is what I'm saying, essentially. There's a full bucket, which is 10. Oh, shift. How do I do this? Let's look up the casting mod. There's got to be more to it, right? Casting. Do I just put this right beside it, maybe? Oh, okay. Sure. Not very intuitive, but it works, and so that's all that really matters. So how much iron do we get per thingy here? 90 equals 1 iron. So if I put in 1,000, quick math, somebody, what is 1,000 calculator divided by 90? Could have also done 100. It's 11.1, so we'll get 11 out of it. Interesting. And then there'll be some remaining. Again, slightly annoying. But since we don't have to actually, you know, bucket it out or whatever, that's kind of nice. All right, so now we've completed all that stuff, right? Fluid generator. This is where it's telling us how to make this. So let's save this because that seems kind of important. Maybe we try and make that now that we have iron pumping out kind of the wazoo there. Boom, boom, bam, bam. Fluid generator, bam. Okay, now how does this actually work though? Do we have an easy to craft tank in this mod pack? Controller tank, structural tank, tank. Basic fluid tank. That's not too bad. 4 iron. We're not exactly there, but I have 2 more iron I can give you here, and we got that, so sure. And redstone. I know we have some of that. Boom, bam. And perfect. Okay, so how does this actually work? Do I just place this down and then it's just... What? Cobblestone? Okay, hey, it's working. I don't necessarily know what all can go in here though. Fluid generator, speed blocks. I'm gonna assume that these speed it up. Is there anything that we can muster up? Block of lapis takes 8 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 3 seconds. So obviously as you go up, it takes less seconds. We do have a piece of obsidian, I think, sitting around somewhere. So maybe we could go up to that and it would take less time. All right, let's see. Here we go. It did not seem to have generated a fluid. So I wonder what do we put in here then? It doesn't really say anything. Press shift. All right, it's still in beta. Maybe we need a bucket of something, and then we can put it in. So let's try and buy a bucket of lava. It's not like we won't use that in the future, right? So give me a bucket of lava. Can I throw that in? Okay, all right. Come on. Daddy needs some more lava. Lava! I'm such a child sometimes. All right, so cool. We have infinite lava generation. That is fantastic. Slow, but fantastic. We could probably do the same with water, but we also have a big old river outside, so maybe we just don't need to do that one, you know? All right, so let's progress forward. That's really nice, really handy. We need a block of iron so we can get to the basic... A block of iron, thanks. Basic storage can be used to sell items for storage bucks. Okay, all right. That one looks pretty interesting to make. Is there a... There is an unbreakable once we get 256. 256 is going to be the magic number for this mod pack, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, cool. That's fine. Easy to remember. 4 stacks, right? Ore casting. Casting 2 ingots worth of molten metal over stone, deep slate, netherrack, or end stone will create a new ore for you to throw back into your industrial processes. Casting 2 ingots worth of molten metal over stone. You're going to have to show me what you mean here. Okay, so 180 millibuckets gets us 1 iron ore, which you could then theoretically break, right, for more. This says, whoa, you can throw in a... That's a really interesting concept there, money plus that. So when you smelt this, you get 100 millibuckets. So it's not... You can't just directly throw it back in, but if you do this, you get 2. Is there no way to automate getting more? I guess in mechanism. You can combine it. That's interesting. Basic mining bucks to get 3. Okay, so advanced, you would get 3. Which you could then process down. All right, well, sure. I see it then. I see the loop, I think. Of course, it's going to require mechanism pipes, so... Or are there other pipe mods? I'm sure there's a pipe something in here. There's got to be some kind of... Processing, trading, storage. Right, there is applied energistics. Okay, so that kind of works like that. Processing, power, power, bounties, mining, storage. Okay, so probably just mechanism and applied energistics is what we're looking at here. That's fine. All right. So then it'll be a little bit before we set that up. And again, I feel like I already checked this, but this mod pack does not have create. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue on then. We need what? A whole block of iron? That's what I'm seeing here. So we can get into some basic storage stuff, which I have a feeling is going to be very useful. So we can't exactly make that infinite right now though, right? This ore casting stuff. 180 onto stone gives you 1 iron ore. Which at best gives you 2 of those. Okay, but we don't have processing bucks, so we can't do that one yet. Well, that gives you 200, so you do gain 20 millibuckets if you spend some cash, but you have to spend some cash. You know what? Let's just go mining. How about that, huh? Why don't we just go do things the hard way? And by hard, I mean really not that hard because we have Ultimine in the pack. So let's just buy a couple pickaxes. We'll go mining for some iron and see what we can find. Sounds like a fun time to me. Which means we also should probably put some of this stuff away, like some of our money, some of our resources. Nope, Granite, sorry, you do not go in there. You go in here. That. And we can go throw our cobblestone drawer, I guess, back down right there. And cool, we're already up to a bucket of lava, so that's not bad generation time whatsoever. Let's go find... Whoa, hold on. Let's get us another iron pickaxe. What is it? Advanced? Is it advanced? I feel like it's basic. Maybe it's basic. Catalog, basic. Yeah, it's... Okay, this will work. So again, we're just looking for what's it called. I do want to see... There's that. Mixer. Gear mold. 6 for a diamond pickaxe. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that right now, but it is interesting to know. And realistically, I could probably connect our base down underground to this tunnel since it is so very close here. But for the time being, we won't worry about it. So let's just look for some iron in the places we've already been where I may have just sort of shrugged it off. You know, I wasn't really looking for resources early on here. I was looking for the mining ore specifically. Not seeing any iron though, so that's fine. We'll just what is the best level for iron? It's like Y15 or something like that, 14. So let's go on down a little bit further here. No. Lapis 16, 15. All right, so let's just do a large tunnel like that. Oh shit, a lot of water here. Not really what I wanted. Is there any iron in the water though? That's a good question. No, not really. Okay, well let's block that back up. Maybe let's try going up one and doing it this way. Cool. 10 prosperity, coal. Aha! That did not take that long. 6 blocks, which gives us 6 pieces, right? We don't have any fortune. Let's do large tunnel again. And we'll probably just go until this pickaxe breaks. Do I have a shovel? I do. And pickaxe. And that's a whole ass cave. I do see some more iron over there though. And down there. Y'all think we can be quick? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. One. 2, 3. Run! Fuck. I also think I didn't get one of those. Yeah. Run! Okay, nothing's coming to kill me. I think I saw some gold down here. Did. It put it in the quest thing, so it must be important. Oh my goodness. The sounds of magic. Now we run. Now we run like hell. Okay, so that was fairly eventful. 16 and 7. I would say that's pretty darn good. You type /home, which for those of you if you didn't know, yes, I bought the little home ritual stone or whatever last time. You can also hit set home, and then whenever you do /home, it'll teleport you back. So you don't really need that. But it's okay, still nice, and they may remove that functionality in the future. just, I guess, throw everything in. Do I still have a bucket somewhere? Surely I didn't throw my bucket away. Or I obviously didn't throw it away, but you know. Yeah, hold on. And then this should automatically, yeah, just turn what we threw in immediately into ingots. Beautiful. Okay, so this is kind of a really nice system in the fact that it kind of automates itself. You just put the raw stuff in, you get the ingots back out once you have it set up. And that I can really appreciate, because then at that point, all we're really doing is pumping in resources, lava, and exporting resources. Nice. All right, so how many do we need? Actually, just that amount there. Boom, whole block of iron. And then in order to make this, we're going to need 2 blocks of iron plus some chests. We have a few chests, but I have a feeling we're going to need some more. May want to go chop some trees down. But looks like we have enough wood to do what we need to do here. I think it's just 6. And sugarcane. Sugarcane. Tell me I have some sugarcane. I do, but I need to grow it. Let's go throw this down while we're waiting on the stuff to smelt up for another block of iron. And maybe we can find some more sugarcane just chilling down on the beach. Also, true test here. Snad? No? Alright. Alright. Judgment has been passed. Oh, here's my crops. Should probably also eat those. And yeah, let's just wander along the riverbed here and see if we can't find some sugarcane real quick, since we're just kind of waiting on processes to finish up. I like this whole little area with the underground cove type effect. Oh, look at this. It's a wolf, but it has a different texture. I like it. Let's see if there's anything over by the village. There's not much exciting stuff going on in the village, which is why I've not really bothered to come over here and show you guys, because it's just a normal village. They don't have too many professions. There's no unique professions outside of, you know, what you would normally come to expect from Minecraft that I've seen so far. I'm not saying they don't exist, just not that I've seen them, so it's not really like a need to show kind of basis. We're definitely not going to find any sugarcane on Stone Shores, right? But we might find some iron. Hi, there's copper. Yeah, oh my goodness, this could be a really good spot for us to find ores out the wazoo. Oh, I didn't think about that. So yeah, I guess if you're looking for stuff, go to a Stone Shore ender ore. Interesting. Haven't found any iron, but you know, that's a me thing. Doesn't have to be a you problem. I see some more sugarcane down there. Awesome. So we're gonna explore the other side of this coast real quick. Oh, what is that? Bright stone. Oh, I already know that does almost nothing. But I think some of the blocks and some of the items in this... Sorry, I know sometimes I come back onto the microphone and I'm just booming and I don't really think about how loud I'm being relative to how loud I've been being. But some of the blocks and items in this mod pack are, I feel like, just kind of leftovers from previous mod packs that haven't been cold or properly assimilated into the new. So we just kind of ignored those. Like these bright stone ores. I know they were used in... Oh, look there. Completely safe, completely safe. Might as well mine the ender ore. I'm not sure if it gives us actual ender bits or stuff we can... Ender pearl fragments. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Hell yes. I should have been mining this stuff before. We'll go back and try and find the other stuff. Free ender pearls is never something to sneeze at. But I think it was back across the shoreline. Ah, some iron. Beautiful. There's some more ender ore. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, you know what? Well, another thing I should and could check out is, do we have at mining? No, we don't. I feel like I checked this stuff the first episode, and now I'm just kind of rechecking it. If that's the case, I do apologize. If it's not the case, well, I'm glad that I'm checking. More ender ore. Maybe we should leave some of this stuff, actually, because then if we get fortune and we come back, we should have better results, I do believe. Looks like that might be it for the iron, so let's go get that sugar cane. So I think night is a-coming. Ow! Oh, breaking surface definitely slowed us down there. Alright, just want to go get this sugar cane. I think it was to the right. Sorry, I'm trying to scratch my arm, so if you're like, why don't you just look to the right? Look where you're going. What up, donkey? What up, other donkeys? Or are you horses? Are you horses in disguise as donkeys? You motherfuckers. You think you just because you're gray, I'm gonna think you're a donkey. Not getting away with that ruse today, buddy. You're going to the glue factory. Just kidding. Just kidding. No horses were harmed in the making of this video. Alright. Sleep the night away. And you know what? Have I even chunk mapped my own base here? I haven't. There we go. Which means this stuff probably wasn't working, was it? Oh, that's done, and that's done. That. And that. And 12. Yeah, okay, it got completed. Now, why did it tell us to get gold earlier? Was that just you can mine gold? I guess so. Okay, so let's turn this into a block. Let's turn this into some paper. And ultimately, let's turn all that into a basic storage license. Cool beans. Now, what do we sell in here? Chests? Obviously, chance. Duh. So we probably... Wrong side? Yes, indeed. Definitely going to need to go get some more wood, because I think we just turned all of ours into charcoal. If we're going to do that, though, what does it take to get an iron axe? Because I've realized that those aren't for sale for the same price. Market basic bounty? How do you get a basic bounty license? Basic bounty fragments? Where do you get the basic bounty fragment? There's a quest line in here. I just didn't... Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Oh. I have to get a lot of... But those are just specialized bounties. Maybe there's a different way. So, are you tired of your license asking for things you don't have? Do you wish you could sell all your beloved cobblestone in peace? Well, worry no longer, dear employee, because the future of licensed technology is here. Introducing the specialized license. With this wonder of the free market in your hands, all of your worries will fade away. Watch as the orders stop pestering you for unnecessary items and fall into an unfaltering pattern. Doesn't that sound great? But it'll cost you. This technology is expensive, so we need to know you have the supply to keep up. Simply gift us a large down payment and we'll grant you a license specialized for that item, so you can sell more and more free of charge. Okay. Specialized license subject to availability. Offer lasts for the next 30 seconds. Terms and conditions apply. Sign me up. More sounds of beauty. Okay, so for this, if we wanted to get a specialized raw iron license, we would need 1,000 raw iron ore, which of course we can kind of make that retroactively. So cobblestone only requires 1,000. And now I'm wondering, because there was that resource generator for like cobblestone, wasn't there? Not this one. This one? That? Resource generator. How do we do this? 2 buckets plus some andesite. We have enough iron? We do not have enough iron. Let's throw that in there. That's still good to go. We should have enough iron here relatively soon. This should be plants. Let's go with that there. Sure, paper. And that. Some of those. Boop, 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 boop. And now that is a much clearer inventory. Beautiful. 3. So we should have enough for another bucket, and then we'll just need some andesite or some granite or something of that sort. Should be right here. Okay, so let's check this out. Resource generator. Oh, I need 1 bucket of lava, 1 bucket of water. Okay, fair enough. Well, let me up. I should probably make an infinite water source somewhere in our base so I just don't have to run up and down and do all this. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, I got the buckets here and the mental... Oh, well, howdy there, Duck. Can I pick you up? Oh, my goodness. Come with me. You shall be our mascot. All right. So yeah, let me make an infinite water source. I guess over here. That bluestone really kind of works with this. Let's play into that a bit. There we go. Cool. Infinite water. Oh wait, I only needed 1 bucket. Have that back. That. And now resource generator. Boom. Now how does this tell me how to use stuff, or just the fact that it creates all kinds of stones? And yeah, okay. I think I remember this one though, and I think for this you literally do just place the stone you want inside, and we'll probably need a chest. Or actually, you know what? I got a storage drawer right here. So let's just place this down. Let's place cobblestone in it. And more than likely this, will this also take, let's see, Opolis utilities. Opolis? There's got to be some like speed machine upgrade things correct somewhere. Upgrade base, okay, but you can't make it and it doesn't turn into anything. Block breaker, item repair, block placer. Interesting. Ben, you've created so much stuff over the time and duration. Page 5. No, still no like upgrades. There's an upgrade base, but there's no upgrades. Curious. All right, but yeah, this does work, but it's not being piped out, so it's just staying down here. So I guess if could I put it above this? Would it then pipe down? Does that work? Boom. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Go. No, still doesn't pipe out. Okay, but that's fine. I mean, you just come back and check it, and we can obviously hopper out of it or pipe out of it or whatever needs to be done in the future. So let me come back to the resource generator. What all can we make? All types of stone. That's really good for base building, actually. That's really good. Man, I wish I'd have known that, but that's okay. And then all types of colored cobblestone. All right, so right on. That means we can probably start selling these two for the easy. But then what do we get from that? Right? It's just the advanced mining bucks, basic mining bucks. It's the basic mining bucks, which don't really give us a whole too much, right? I mean, it gives us some iron armor, basic tools. I guess it's nothing to sneeze at. We'll keep that in the back pocket. For now, though, let's store this stone here that I don't really need nor want. All that stuff's good to go. Okay. And then, right, we were going to go chop some trees, but I was trying to figure out how to get a axe, and I figured out it was loyalty. Can I just make an axe, please? 4 for 4? Is that, no? Okay. Well, you know, it's worth a shot. I guess let's craft another axe, but how do we actually get these? Is it just B-Bucks? It is B-Bucks. And bam. All right. Up we go. And maybe if I fought some mobs, then we could actually get the specialized drops. Like maybe it's just hostile mobs that drop it, and I've just been avoiding them actively. Right? Oh, hold on. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, we should be good to chop a big red wood. Let's use an axe that has full durability because I've been feeling, well, I mean, it's only going to mine 64 blocks, right? So should be fine almost regardless of anything. Okay, that gave us more than 64 blocks. Let's finish this axe off, and then we'll go on back and see how many chests we can make and how many we can trade in. These redwoods do keep placing saplings down, I've noticed, but they seem to do it in like a really weird fashion. So I don't know if those trees are actually going to grow. That's okay. If not, we can always replant later on, right? We got some saplings. That destroyed my hunger. That's all right, though. We got some bread for a reason. I do like our little humble abode, but it is certainly missing some glass. So probably in between episodes, I'll get that smelting down in the... What's it called? What is it? Controller. It's just called the controller. Okay. So yeah, let's make just a ton of chests here. 64. And then let's try and sell it in here. Oh, you also take logs. Okay, let's throw those in. Beautiful. Good. Nice little bit of bucks. Oh, goodness. Okay, so... oh, that's nice. Even a diamond chest. My God, man. How much does this cost? 15. Okay, so quite a bit. One for that. Storage controller, we can go ahead and buy. Oh, this is so beautiful. I don't have to craft any of this stuff. I can just buy it outright. 15, 9, 15, 15. So all the ones that are equal are equal. Duh. 3 for a compacting drawer. That's really, really nice. Okay. Big fan. Big fan. I'll be messing with that in between episodes. But also, can we... since we can get unlimited here, if we just put in enough chests and logs, I suppose. Yeah, good God, man. So storage shouldn't be an issue. Like, at all. Right on. So we'll probably... might be taking some of this down in the near future. Well, hold on. Is it just AE2 that's in here for storage, probably? Farming and computers, trades and travel, mobs and power, mining and processing. Okay, so yeah, it is basically just AE2. Okay. So then we might move to God. Of course, I guess there could be mobs or mods in here that aren't listed in the quest book. Let's see, storage. What do we have? AE2, mechanism, drawers. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm super happy with that discovery. And what else are we looking at? Now, if we go down into the mixer, we can start getting the plate mold. So how do we get the basic processing? Solidifying basic processing alloy, which we can get from copper and iron. Okay. And then we solidify that into basic processing. I don't want to know... well, maybe I do want to know. Iron, glass. Okay, all right, cool. So we'll get into all that and probably set up some automation of some form, maybe if we can, between the controller and the solidifier, or maybe we just go gather a whole bunch of blocks. I'm not sure, but we will be doing some work in between episodes here. You know what, let's go ahead and get to the basic processing. So I just want to see what it unlocks. If it is pipes, then cool, and I can use pipes. I know it'll make this a bit of an extended episode, but y'all, you guys and gals don't mind, do you? Maybe you do. All right, mixer. Can I break this? It only has 60. Yeah, I'm breaking it. All right, so for this, then we will need some copper and some more iron, which I'll have to go find. Unless it allows us to use ingots. It does. All right. And does that automatically place it in? It does. And does it matter which side it's on? I hope certainly not. So yeah, that just auto exports it. Oh, it's already processing. Right on, right on. So then what else did it say we needed? Plate mold into a solidifier, right? So we can go buy a plate mold. This plate, block, plate, plate. There we are. And then we would put that into a solidifier, the basic processing alloy, right? Solidifier. Oh, this one still has molten iron in it. Okay, well that's interesting to know that it keeps its amount then. There's no real way for us to get that out of there either, huh? All right, let's see if I have enough bricks to just make another one. 44. Then there. 22. I don't think so. Yeah, 6 plus 2. That'll give us 5 plus 2. So we just need 4 more. Oh, we're basically already there. This is interesting. This is certainly new. There we go. And that. And that. Okay, so if I put this beside here, it does do that. And if I plate mold it, awesome. Awesome sauce. Now this wants actual ingots, yeah, like hard blown ingots. Let's see. Or glass. Glass is probably gonna be the one that gets used here. Do we have sand? Sand. Sand. There it is. Now if I put sand in here, is this empty? It is. It's oh, you can also dump the fluid by holding shift. Okay, interesting. That is very useful. A little late. Is it the iron one? That is the iron one. Well, I don't want to dump that then because something tells me we'll be making iron again in the future. Okay, so this solidifier should be fine. And if I just put some, oh fuck it, let's fill it up. Put some sand in here. We should get molten glass, I think. Or really, it should go immediately into here. Indeed, molten glass. And then we can come back over here. We're running out of advanced mining bucks, but that's okay. We got the block mold. Let's put that in there. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. I'm assuming we could speed this up with having more solidifiers. Yeah. That takes 1,000 millibuckets, so quite a bit of sand there. And that's going to take quite some time. Okay. Do we have something else that I could process? Zinc. What all ores do you want? You want aluminum, iron, copper, and tin. Aluminum, iron, copper, and tin. Aluminum, iron, copper, and tin. So there's aluminum, there's tin, copper, more tin. So you don't want zinc? Are you sure? I got a lot of zinc. I don't know. You can have that. Oh. All right. Well, we're halfway there with glass, so maybe we'll just wait it out for glass. I just want to see what all we can buy with those bucks, even though we'll only have 1 buck. Maybe it's not going to work out all that great. So that's copper. I'm going to try and get this started. Let's see. Now, if I take another solidifier, place it here, dump the liquid. Fuck me, it turned into... I was not expecting that. I mean, I was expecting that. I don't know what I'm saying. I was 1,000% expecting that. We're gonna put the copper in. I don't want it to turn into a block, so hopefully I can stop it before that happens. But here is enough glass for us to at least go get 1 buck. If we can get the glass to pop up. We got 2 bucks. Let's go. And this is indeed where we can get pipes and hoppers. Beautiful. All right, and the configurator. So everything basically costs 1. 1 for 8 pipes is not too shabby. Right? We basically just paid 8 glass for a hopper. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that you have enjoyed this episode. We dove a little bit into the casting mod, the new mod from BenBenLaw himself. Very fun, very interesting, a little intuitive, a little non-intuitive, but I don't think that's necessarily the mod's fault. But you know, you play so many mods that you become used to certain mechanics working certain ways, or like having to do certain things. So just having them initially work like that, like having them auto export and import, you don't assume, but it is nice that it is how it works, because then you can just kind of place everything down in a line and it carries on the process. So really cool, really like the mod. I would add something in the mod quest book, which I know it's still in beta. Okay, everybody chill. I know it's still in beta, so any suggestion I offer is just like a casual kind of thing, you know what I mean? Anyways, I was just gonna say, add it somewhere in the quest book that it says, "Hey, these auto import or auto export or whatever, auto pull." So, thanks again, everybody. Hope you did enjoy the video. If so, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section if you have any questions, tips, tad bits, extra info. I really butchered that part of the outro. Subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more awesome content from yours truly. Of course, share this out with friends, family, strangers down the street, and random people you might meet. As per the usual, I do hope you all stay safe, stay awesome, and stay crafting. Until next time, you beautiful, beautiful people. Peace out.